lost most of our crew, and we need help now! Please, if anyone out there can hear me...
The fate of the galaxy rests in your hands.
PiMP. Daily Dose.
Hi guys, this is the PiMP Daily Dose for February 3 with me, Ashley.
And me, Christina. Today's dose is brought to you by Star Trek Online, the new sci-fi MMO from Atari and Cryptic Studios. Coming up today, we'll check out a disturbing game involving teddy bears, machetes, and shotguns.
Introduce you to a video game adaptation of an old-time racing movie classic.
And wrap up the latest from the rest of the gaming world.
But first, let's take a closer look at Star Trek Online. Set your faces to stunned. Set in the year 2409, Star Trek Online takes place after the events of all the movies and TV shows made so far. But it'll still be based on the fiction you know and love. There are two dimensions to the gameplay, planetary and space. On the ground, you'll command 4 subordinates, exploring new worlds, making allies, and battling enemies. Out among the stars, you'll captain your very own ship, warping to unexplored galaxies and fighting in fully 3D space. You'll also be able to customize your own ship to make it wholly your own. Tomorrow, we'll look at 2 factions in the game, the Federation and the Klingons, and the many species you can choose from. Star Trek Online is available now in the States on February 5 in Europe and February 11 in Australia.
One of the more original and devious games we've seen recently is Naughty Bear. Naughty Bear is a murderous little fellow who's been ditched by his friends and is out to get revenge. You'll cause plenty of teddy bedlam as you beat the stuffing out of the other bears with machetes, axes, shotguns, and more. Here's a quick look.
Who's this? Oh look, it's Naughty Bear. Hello, Naughty Bear. Have you been invited to Daddles' birthday party, Naughty Bear? Perhaps you've been too naughty recently. I wonder if there's something you can do about it. Good gosh, Naughty, how insanely rude of Chubby and Giggles. And after you went to all that trouble to make a present. If I were you, I would throw that present in the fire and go and do something about all this nonsense.
Days of Thunder is one of PiMP's all-time favorites. Tom Cruise before he was weird, Nicole Kidman when she still had frizzy hair, and loads of full-on racing action. Available on Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network, Days of Thunder Arcade will feature some of the movie's characters, like Russ Wheeler, Cole Trickle, and Rowdy Burns. There are single-player and online modes, giving you the chance to rub it with the best of them. To be honest, it looks a bit rubbish, and it's about 20 years too late. But hey, like they say, you can't outrun the thunder.
Although this happened a couple of weeks ago, it's so good we just had to tell you about it. Hackers in Russia have replaced huge billboard video ads with hardcore porn. So, for about 20 minutes in the middle of the afternoon, Moscow's Red Square was more like a red tube square. Those crazy Russians. The futuristic sci-fi MMO Global Agenda has just been released. Head to globalagendagame.com for more details. And finally, the unveiling of the BioShock 2 Uber Edition in the 2K Games US office didn't turn out so well. Let's take a look.
I present to you the Uber Edition of BioShock 2. For $14,999, you can get one of 500 Big Daddies. Each one of these is signed and numbered. Oh, he's fully functional.
You are so f***ing fired. And Tom, clean his up.
And that's your PiMP Daily Dose for February 3. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be getting deeper into the universe of Star Trek Online. Head to EB Games or StarTrekOnline.com to order your copy today.
And if you're looking for other PiMP things to watch, there's our How To Review channel, PiMP Hard Stuff, at www.youtube.com/PiMP Hard Stuff.
See you tomorrow.